Alright, let's get this thing open, man. I've been talking about this for months. Gotta get my camera on the tripod. I don't really have a good work area here. Alright, let's see what we can do. We gotta get this thing open. Got a bunch of screws on the back. We're just gonna start taking them out. All flat blade. I don't know how old this thing is. 50s, 60s, I don't know. These are Phillips. Just because they're probably supposed to stay there. So these two here. Well, that is some really weird crap. So on the back of this is a cord and another cord. And this cord clips in here, and then it unplugs out of the back. It's really weird. I don't know what's inside of here. Maybe nothing. So this is going to be a pain in the ass to get to. I was hoping that the case would do something a little differently. Man, are you serious? I got to pull all the knobs off this thing. I'm sure of it. Got a bunch of tubes there. So yeah, we're gonna have to flip it around. Really weird design with the cord there and that thing there. Pretty interesting. Hopefully the other one's made like that too, because then I can try and put a cord on it. The other one has a funny little plug on the back. Some kind of cord we're not probably going to find easily. So, let me flip this thing around. I do see some screws in the bottom here, special ones. And then these are metal casters. I don't know. The problem is, within this thing here, I guess I was thinking there was a way to remove this out of it without doing some crazy stuff. I've got one here and here and here. I don't know, I have a feeling that wouldn't do any good. There's just no way I'm taking this thing, all the parts off the front of it. So I might need to pull up the manual and see how this thing comes apart if there's a manual. Let's see what happens when we pull these pieces out. Strange. Oh yeah, it's totally moving now. Okay. Alright, keep my hand on the back of this thing. Yep. These things clamp the front end there. Okay. I think at this point, I don't know how far they need to come out. Pretty far. Seems to be hanging on something up at the top. Let's go ahead and just pull these all the way. Okay, there's one. Okay, there's another one. Nah, don't do it, dude. Alright. There's going to be a shitload of tubes in here. I saw one guy at the Ham Fest. He was like, he wanted it just for the tubes. He's like, there's a lot of tubes in that thing. Yeah, well, if it works, it's a shame to fuck it up on purpose. There's a giant Allen wrench in here. It's pretty funny. Wow, look at that. Okay, so I can see the thing now. This is something else, guys. Wow. Okay, let me bring you in here. Look at all that. This is just crazy. So, this is supposed to flip over, change, and it's just not doing it. We can only see some of the stuff here. This thing's made like crazy. I know these are these weld marks or something? But look at that. Big long Allen key. So we're gonna need to spray this probably with some stuff and figure out what's wrong here. It's supposed to move, but it's froze up. And then that'll move this arrow up and down here. So I tried to kind of pry on it and get it to move, and even sprayed it a little bit with some lube, but I think it's pretty stuck. So there's going to be probably a switch inside of here. We're going to have to pull all of these and then get this thing off of here, I think. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Alright, what else we got? Some crystals. Tube. I'd be really surprised if this thing actually worked, to be honest with you. But you never know. Power supply in the corner there. Well, that doesn't look funny at all. Look at that. It looks pretty funky. Well, so back in the 50s, they would put tons and tons and tons and tons of screws and everything. This also got like a little 1 amp, 2 amp switch here. It's kind of cool. So we got to roll this over on its side. All right. I don't think I need to flash on, so we're just gonna undo the rest of these. We got a couple of these here. I don't quite have the right size screwdriver because this is the longest one I have out here. It's a little undersized. But none of these are really tight, which means probably somebody's been in here. But there isn't a bit of plastic in here, really. There might be some phenolic, or what do you call that other stuff? Bakelite. So we're almost there. And then hopefully it's just something down in here that needs to be lubed. There's a lot of parts in here that could be bad. I probably could just remove these ones and slide this thing out, maybe. We'll find out. Hopefully I don't have to remove the whole bracket. About to find out. Okay. Might have to remove it. What we'll do is we'll loosen it. There might be something else holding this in here. It looks like we're going to have to get way down in there. Let's just get this off of here. Okay. So this is going to be a bit of a journey. I can be able to see a little bit better. Okay, I now know what this is for. Alright. We know what it's for now. So I don't know if you guys can see in the camera. Let's see here. There is down in here we got this one. We got a bunch. And we have to reach through here. We probably have to pull that bracket, I think. Alright. Yeah, that'd be pretty hard to get to without this Allen wrench. Really nice that it's there. Alright, we got a couple more. Oops. The washer fell off. Okay, we got the one more. Let's see. I don't know if these have been off, actually. You heard how tight it was. Oh man, I'm about to sneeze. Man. Well, you know, there's probably dust in this older than me times two. Alright. I'm going to be able to get that off of there. Let's see, we got an issue here. We'll have to move that. Okay. And we might have to just actually remove this clip. It's kind of in the way. Sneak it through. Boy, this. Not designed the best. It's like just a little bit more room and it wouldn't have been a problem. There we go. Okay. It seems like it might be hanging on something else still. Alright, we're 15 minutes into this thing. I'm going to go ahead and loosen these. Or maybe they have to be off altogether. Pretty sure my head's in the way. You guys can't see what the hell I'm doing. Alright. I think that was connected to something else. Oh my god. They have that weird steel lining crap. This is like completely RF shielded. Let me show you this. This is crazy. See this stuff? Who knows what the hell it's made out of too. Holy moly. Wow. Look at this. This is freaking crazy. Holy moly. This is fucking nuts. Look at this shit. This is fucking crazy. There's these rotating wheels in here. And wow. Good Lord. The quality that like things were made, like computers didn't really exist for production really at the time that this stuff was made, yet they were able to do all this stuff. Crazy. Let me get this back on the thing here. Holy moly. Look at that, guys. This is crazy. Okay. So our problem is going to be right in there, probably. This thing doesn't quite want to come off of here. There we go. Wow. Oscillators. 12B4, 12AT7, 12AT7, 6CL6, 6AW8. There's a lot of good tubes in here, actually. So when we turn this thing here, I guess we should move. I wonder if there's like a motor that's responsible for any of this. The other one kind of goes clunk clunk. What do we get here? 12BA4, 12B4A. So I don't know. Okay. So these little oil holes in here. Look at this. This is just crazy. It's like it's a rotating thing with contacts, and I'm betting it's just froze up, you know? And look, there's some serious capacitor stuff going on down the bottom here. Like a big tuning capacitor. Broadcast type. Like this crazy silvery thing for RF shielding. Like they were serious about how they built things back then. Wow. Look at this thing. It's freaking crazy. You get all these capacitors. I don't know what that thing is. Oh geez, there's like this giant wow. It's crazy. So that's all on its own. Which uses that. My goodness. God, this is crazy. So we just got to figure out how to get those others to move. I've got spray, but I don't have the straw, and I'm going to need the straw. So we'll be back when we find one. Alright guys, it's getting late, and I'm just going to go ahead and upload the video now. We'll deal with this at another time. I got some other stuff that needs to get done, so I don't want to rush into this thing and break something.